time, we've been joined by Coach Tom Mason from SMU. Mustangs are 0-5 overall, 0-1 in the American Athletic Conference. SMU had an open week this past weekend. Mustangs back in action this Saturday against Cincinnati at Gerald J. Ford Stadium, 3:30 p.m. Eastern Time start on the CBS Sports Network. Coach, thanks for joining us on the call today. If you take a minute to tell us about your open week preparations as you get ready to face Cincinnati at home on Saturday, please.
Yeah, really, we use this open week kind of get healthy. I mean, we've been beat up all year playing that early schedule like we had. We need to get healthy in the secondary and get some kids healed up, and that's basically what we used it for. Offensively, with June leaving, offense needed some time to do some more things and get themselves more in sync with what we were doing. So we practiced 3 days last week, and this week we'll refocus on Cincinnati and get going again.
We'll take questions for Coach Mason, please. *1 on your telephone to join the queue. That'll put you in the queue, and then the operator will introduce you.
Santa Tortora Broadcast Media.
Hey, Coach, how you doing today?
Good. How you doing?
Doing well. I know you just talked a little bit about your bye week, but I wanted to go off of that and what you learned the most, what you took away the most from your team as you tried to get on the right side of things moving into this game.
Well, I thought, we really showed some growth in East Carolina. I mean, the offense scored 24 points. We had a chance to get that thing to an 8-point ball game there in the fourth quarter there with that field goal. And really it's about getting some confidence more than anything. We practiced against each other, and, I still think we're going to be a pretty good defense, even though we haven't showed it yet. But I can see our kids gaining their confidence more in me than anything else, and getting used to the things I've instituted in this program. So I just think we're getting better every week, and that's my message to the kids. I mean, it was going to be baby steps, and we knew that. Head coach doesn't leave because you're undefeated. So we just keep growing. That was the main theme, and I think those kids have done that.
And as far as some of those things that you look to institute as you make this your own right now and get this team around you, what are some of those things that you put into place when you were called to be the head coach?
Well, I knew we had to have a chance because I've done this before. When I was at Boise, I took over for Polk Allen when he had cancer, and one of the things that I know you've got to do is you've got to put your stamp on it right away, and you've got to institute what you believe in as a coach. And one of the things I wanted to do is I wanted to pick up the tempo of practice, make the practices more situation type stuff, working a lot more situations, working a lot more on first offense, second defense, second offense, first defense, more speed of it, those type of things. Shorter practices. I want the kids to get on, get off the field, and just pick up the intensity of what we were doing.
Thanks, Coach. I appreciate it.
Yep.
Thank you. Bill Bender, Sporting News.
Hey, Coach. How you doing?
Good.
Well, you mentioned Boise State, and I was just going to ask you, I mean, that was a team that obviously struggled. I mean, and how much would maybe one win make a difference with this team? Is that the goal, just to get that first win?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it'd be huge for these kids, and where they've come from in the last 3-4 weeks to get their confidence back and start playing like a football team again. That was my main concern, is to get the kids' confidence back up and make them feel like they could play the game again and have a passion for it. And I think if we get one win, this team could take off and be a pretty good football team. So, we're kind of looking for that one spark to get us over the hump, so to speak.
And you mentioned that. So when you got that touchdown drive against ECU, it was like an 18-19 play drive. Was that maybe the start of that spark? I mean, you did get some points in that game and went on to score 24.
Yeah, I think that was it. To me, college athletics about 80% mental and how those, how your kids are feeling and how they're approaching things, and I think that was a big mental spark for us. It took away all the doubt. I mean, we hadn't scored a lot of points. I think we had one touchdown going up to that point, or not even whatever, the 6 points. Yeah, one touchdown, that Hail Mary against North Texas. So that was a big spark for this team. And now I think our kids are believing in what we're doing, and they're just going to continue to get better as we go.
Thank you.
do we have any other questions for Coach Mason? Please star 1 on your telephone if so. And Coach, we'll thank you for your time today. Look forward to talking to you again.
Okay. Thank you.